Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be breaking down my week 3 progress into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, before we get into the rest of the account, we need to address the elephant in the room. The fundamental change of releasing Rogue One into the game. This ship right here, where is it? This ship has fundamentally changed the entire game. This ship makes Profundity at least a top 2 ship or a capital ship in the entire game, and has the ability to completely change my farming gun. Now, I'm trying to decide in particular the merits of ignoring Executor and then maybe just focusing on Profundity early on. I'm trying to decide that. There's pros and cons to both of this approach. First things first, I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere close with any of these ships, so excuse me. But at the same time, you're giving Boba Fett. I basically got a 7-star Boba Fett up going eventually soon. Dengar, Bosk is definitely a must need because of the Houndstooth. Is absolutely amazing ship. TIE Fighter pilot already have it 7-star, and then all these requirements are basically just given to you. Bomber, Vans, Slave 1, TIE Fighter pilot is all given to you. The only thing the hardest is probably Razor Crest, Houndstooth, and the IG-2000 ship. Razor Crest is probably the hardest ship to grind, mostly not because of where it's located. It's just because of the currency that's just available. And sometimes it's just not enough. However, if we go into Profundity in particular, I would say it's a bit of an it's about the same. You're given the Rebel Y-Wing, however, you need these ships at 7-star. Where Outrider and Rebel are fleet battle shards, I believe, or fleet battle grinds. Outrider, and I believe they're like hard battles 4, and I believe 1's a 5. Those are pretty hard locations. Ghost is just basically given to you. Also, it's available under Harris Node and also Fleet Arena. Biggs Wedge, Fleet Arena currency. Piston, Cassian in particular is Cantina, I believe. Piston is Fleet. I already mentioned. And then the rest, then the rest are pretty easy farms. I believe Admiral Radis is probably the hardest farm. Dash is Cantina. Hera, I already have her at 7-star, so there's nothing to worry about. Jin, I believe she is raid currency farm. So this is a pretty decent farm compared to Executrix. Executor. But there's pros and cons to going to both. I think even though like Executor gets completely just beaten down by Profundity now, I still think the going with Executor as your first major capital ship is still probably the right approach, especially the way the PvE aspect of this game plays out. Now, I could be completely wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I still think going after Leia, then Jedi Master Luke, then going after Executor, then Jabba, in that these 4, I think it's the key foundation of a good strong pillar of a free-to-play account. But don't get me wrong, going after, I still think Leia is the first. Take away everything I said before this, Leia is probably the number 1 thing you want to go after right away. Even though Jabba probably has more PvE aspects to it, the ability at the current moment, the way this game is outlined, especially when it comes to the tokens, GL Leia can completely dog down any GL Galactic Challenges events and basically one-shot all of them. She'll be super good, especially within Conquest, eventually when that happens. Jabba's good as that too, and more. But I just think the farming aspect of Leia is so much easier to compare to Jabba. Jabba, you need this, Jedi Master Luke, you need Wampa, you need Hermit Yoda. Even though they're not specifically in their in his farm, they're part of Jedi Master Luke's farm. And Jedi Master Luke farm is the only thing of that farm is a goddamn nightmare. It's the longest aspect of that farm. So that's why I don't think going after Jabba is the most efficient thing, especially the way the game is designed. Like going after Leia first and then doing like maxing out galactic challenges like all the way up down here, and doing all the particular journey quest stuff, obviously. But the main thing is the episode quest. If you can get all these maxed out and you have Leia basically one-shotting every single galactic challenges event, getting as much of it basically constantly, you're getting once a month, you're getting a free Gear 12 character at the end of the episode quest or the episode track. This is your main objective, especially once you unlock Leia. This is a free Gear 12 character at 4 stars. And honestly, for some of these characters, you might already have these characters at 7 star and just not geared up. Like, this is huge. Like, going after Saw Gerrera and getting him up to, like, Gear 12, that's a lot of higher tech saved. Like, investing into GL Leia is, I think, a no-brainer. I was able to use my token to get this one up to Gear 10, which honestly makes my Phoenix just a lot easier, like just a lot better. So that's my 2 cents early on. So let's go actually break down my collection. So currently right now, arena rank, honestly not really worried about that. Fleet rank, I'm still grinding through the process. It's getting. So let's start off basically with my characters. My main thing is, honestly, I got a Gear 11 Anakin with basically max abilities and just missing his Zeta for like basically max attack. Honestly, Anakin is a very easy farm at the current moment, especially because he is one of the OG characters in this game, so he does not require cryotech. He's pretty easy. Darth Vader's pretty easy. Basically for the exact same reason. Ahsoka Tano, easy for the exact same reason. Mace, Tarkin, Fives, all basically all in the exact same boat. They're all easy farms because of the time they were released in this game. They're some of the OG characters in the game, so they don't need that much expensive gear to actually invest into them. And also, guess what? Ship. Like you've already have me talk about this in the past. Like, it's a no-brainer. Boba Fett, Dengar, and Boss, I'm just putting a little bit resources into them, mostly because I want them to be able to do the credit heist and the training bot stuff, just so I can get some extra resources. I'm not going to go super hard into bounty hunters just yet. It is very tempting though. It's just I just don't have the resources. Like, if I had the resources, I would take these up to level 85, no problem. At the current moment, if I can get these, like, I have to still max out Mace's abilities, to be honest, but Tarkin's next, particularly just for his capital ship. But right now, I'm still working on Vader. No Escape is basically, I believe, 15 away from being done, and then I have all of his leadership. I'm not sure if his attack does get affected by if I just level up his leadership, but I'm just going to max out all these abilities up to level 7, and then maybe throw in a Mega once in a while onto Vader, mostly because the more damage he does, the more likely he's going to carry me through these dark side battles in ships. For ships wise, I'm running into the issue of I don't have enough dark side ships up to 4 stars just yet. So, like, Vulture Troid's almost there. TIE Defender is probably my main farm right now, next to Anakin. So basically, these 2 ships are what I'm farming in Fleet Arena at the current moment. And as soon as I get Anakin up to 5 star, I'm going to stop farming him, and then just literally for the next 5 months focus him and Marauder. These are the 3 main farms that I said in my guide from day 1. That is the main things I want to do. Anakin, Marauder, and this is where the TIE Defender ship is. And also, I get a free Vanguard out of it, Jedi Vanguard. So basically just following my free-to-play guide, Anakin, High Defender, and as soon as I would say Anakin gets up to 5-star, I stop farming Anakin and just start focusing on these two, and then I'll finish. Basically, I will finish Anakin just in the fleet arena, and collect the core currency, just based off that. Next, for ship wise though, Imperial TIE Fighter is absolutely amazing. I would say, just so much like burst damage, and also a little turn meter feed to the capital ship, which is always very nice. Ahsoka is still a little fragile, but honestly, it's just because I'm low on resources. I maybe maxing out Anakin wasn't the best, and maybe having 2 level 80s might be better. I'm still working on 5 ship in particular. I'm literally out. I'm literally out of training bots. Like, it's a nightmare. I'm literally out of it. Also, I'm going to start deciding to actually start farming 5s in hard battles instead of Mara Jade for now. And not because 5s is anything like in particular about the node or anything. It's just, I just need his ship. Like, his ship, I need it up and running faster. And that's the main thing. I will be able to do that at least 1 refresh a day, maybe 2. If I get Rex up to 7-star first, I might go Iden Versio and then 5s back and forth until I get 5s up to 5 stars as fast as I can. I'm gonna start saving guild event currency just for the 5 ship that is really located over here. So next time my guild is finished with basically territory war or basically territory battles, I'll start saving my currency up for that in particular. We did finish territory battles basically about a week ago. I decided to put a lot of my resources into basically General Grievous' ship. I can't, honestly, I want to butcher it off the top of my head right now. Malevolence. Sorry, I'm still coming down. I'm still recovering from a cold. It's still an incredible ship. It's, I would say, especially with the Geos, and then I believe the IG 2000 ship, I believe you want with it, is absolutely amazing ship. Negotiator is worth it. The problem is, Mace Windu ship's better. There, I said it. And then obviously we'll get to these eventually. The main thing is getting 5 ship when it's down here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm still working on trying to decide where to go next. So right now, finish off Zeb. Right now I'm still farming Padawan Obi-Wan, which I'm at 40 out of 65. I'm not putting that much resources into Cantina battles. It's a slow farm for Obi-Wan, Padawan Obi-Wan. I don't want to waste my resources just yet. I was able to get like 1,000, like, what was that, 1,800 basically a couple days ago, mostly because of I got a free 1,200, which has been pretty nice. So I've been able to do 4 refreshes of Cantina, or not Cantina, but light side versus dark side battles, normal energy. And so I've been able to actually do 5 straight, 2 refreshes here, 2 refreshes here, and then 1, 1, 1. So it's been pretty nice. Again, the 5 ship is the biggest crutch right now in my arsenal. It's one of the best ships in the arsenal. Problem is, the blueprints is so far and like it's so few and far between. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I started farming up Bastila Shan just a bit over here. Not because of anything. I wanted to see if I can just, if I put limited resources in, I was able to do the assault battle, the Jedi assault battle. I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I know the Places of Power, I believe. Yeah, the Places of Power assault battle is coming up soon. That would be nice. Honestly, doing this might be good, but I don't think I'll be able to do that because I think I would need a Zeta on Merciless Massacre to actually complete this to be done. And my Sith are... I don't think I have any good Sith. Yeah, Darth Vader. I have Palpatine on long. I just don't have the resources to actually gear him up. So that's pretty much it for now. That's pretty much it for my accounts. What else am I working on? So basically what I'm looking for the future. Okay, this is the next main thing. What am I looking for to the future? I want to get Anakin, Snips, Mace, obviously to gear 12. I think those are my first gear 12 characters in particular, especially for those ships. Tarkin, I want gear 12. Vader, I'm fine with gear 11. Honestly, as soon as gear 11 hits, I'll stop farming him and then maybe just throw on Omegas once in a while. Boba Fett, I'm content with just him staying there in particular, maybe one more gear level. 5, I want it up. So Tarkin, the reason why is mostly, I wouldn't usually do this, but Tarkin is only, I'm bringing them up to gear 12 mostly for the raid and just so I can help my team a little bit more. Obviously, I would have to farm some potency mods. I'll be able to get some, but honestly, these are pretty trash mods. Like, yeah, I'm at 188 speed on Tarkin. Mace, mostly for the capital ship. Ahsoka, for her ship. Anakin for his ship. And then I'll start refarming and start focusing up on Phoenix and the Imperial Troopers. The main thing is I want to get Phoenix up to gear 11 in particular, maybe, and then Rex to gear 12. Imperial Troopers, again, I haven't put that much resources into them currently right now, but Iden is very key, especially gearing her up, especially now I have her ship. Now, gearing up Iden is very key. Now, I only put a little bit of resources into her, mostly for Galactic War at the time. So I was hoping I could have 2 Galactic War teams. And honestly, basically just farming her. Stormtroopers are going to be probably my next farm after Cantina battles. So right now, at the current moment, I'm doing Ahsoka right now. As soon as I get her the 7-star, I'll probably start focusing on Stormtrooper. And then because I'm farming 5s off onto the side on hard battles just for a bit, that's where I'll be gearing starring 5s partially. So that's pretty much it for my count. Oh yeah, GA progress. GA progress. GA's been a fucking mess. Okay, so basically my round 1 was awful. I was basically facing which guy was it? I believe it was this guy. I couldn't do anything. It was this guy. This guy had all the gear or relic characters, 1 million. He does have 1 million, so he probably bought a bundle, which is, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's annoying a bit, but it's whatever. That's what happens when you pay for. That's what happens when you invest into a free-to-play account. This guy I won, not because I'm better than him. I am. It's because he didn't place anything on defense, which is free crystals. So that saves some aspect of my day. Now this is a good second place challenge. I will probably be able to wipe the floor with this guy. I'll probably be able to clear all the important stuff. The main important thing, especially with placing my defense, is, especially with the early ranks, these top two sectors or territories are the most important thing. Okay, you get more banners out of the super low rank, especially in, I believe this is Bronzium, or yeah, this is Bronzium, right? You get more banners down here than you do, yeah, Carbonite. So if you take out these two up top, you get more banners at the Carbonite level. I'm not sure about the other levels at the current moments, but I've done the math, and if you just focus on the top 2 territories, you'll be able to get majority of your victory. If the enemy team only focused on the bottom 2 rows and your top 2 rows were good, all you have to do is focus on this. And now because you have endurance, you can probably, especially like early on, any ship that's here is just super easy to beat. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll be able to basically win 2 out of my 3 games. Not because I'm anywhere spectacular at Green Arena. It's mostly because, yeah, you saw. Ships wise, I'm close to Marauder. I just haven't put that much any resources into grinding out the fleet battles right now because I'm been focusing on the ships in particular. Yeah, that's pretty much it in particular off the top of my head. I think I'm just honestly now just prolonging the video. We're up to 20 minutes now, but honestly, that's it for the video. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. So I'll see you next week, everybody. Love you all. Hopefully I can get some Gear 12 characters by the time, or basically in 1 month, a couple of Gear 12 characters. That would be nice, but don't hold your breath. So that's it for the video, everybody. Love you all. Peace out. Have a wonderful time.